Jason from Euripides' Medea is planning on leaving Medea and marrying another woman. This act and all of Medea's reactions to its decision could have been prevented if Jason had a love doctor.
Jason! What are you doing? You're a married man. What are you doing with another woman?
Another woman? She's a princess, alright? Her dad is rich. If I left Medea for her, I'd be rich. That's the dream.
What about her children?
Medea's a strong woman. She can take care of them herself.
But what if, I'm just throwing this out there, what if you leave Medea, she goes crazy, poisons your new wife, and kills your children? I mean, that's just hypothetical, but seriously.
That sounds really specific. I mean, would she do that to our children?
You never know. You need to show Medea that you love her and be more compassionate. You can't just leave her for another woman because you want to be rich.
You're right. I guess I'll go talk to Medea. Medea?
Don't talk to me, Jason. I know you're going to leave me for another woman.
Well, I was, but I'm not going to anymore. I started thinking about our children and how much I love them, and you. I don't want to lose any of you just because I made a mistake.
Oh, Jason, I've never seen you so compassionate before. I'm so glad you changed your mind. You're going to stay with me.
It's so nice to see you two working things out. But I think you should go to marriage counseling and keep working on this.
That's a great idea.
Thank you. What's your name again?
Don't worry about it. Now you two crazy kids go have some fun. Oh, what is this? Candide.
Candide and Cacambo from Voltaire's Candide are about to leave El Dorado and are thinking about asking if they can take jewels and gold with them on their journey. Candide does not believe that he is stealing the jewels from the people of the land and does not see how he was being selfish or greedy. This event could have been prevented if Candide had a love doctor.
Candide, wait. What? Hey!
Who are you? What? Take the money.
No, I'm not here for your money.
No, it's fine. I'm about to get more anyway.
I don't want your money, Candide. Oh, God.
I don't know the rest of it.
What do you mean you're going to get more? Did you work for that money?
Work? I've never worked for money. I'm just going to go ask the king if I can take some gold and jewels with me because I'm going back to Europe.
Yeah, they don't even use the gold. It's just sitting on the ground. We can take it back to Europe and be the richest people there.
Oh. Don't you guys see how selfish you're being? Wait. What is that? Give me that. What? We can't just take people's gold. Even if they aren't using it, that just gives people a reason to take advantage of you. I mean, the greedier you get, and Candide, you can't just give people money all the time.
But why would anyone take advantage of me?
Candide, don't be such an optimist.
Combo is right, Candide. Let's just say you did go and ask the king for gold, and he said yes. Then everybody is going to know how rich you are, and they're going to trick you into giving them money, steal from you, beat you. And the greedier you are, the less beauty you will see in the world. Let's just say you find Cunegunda again. You could think that she's ugly because you can't see the beauty in anything other than gold and jewels.
You're right. Money isn't everything. And the king has been fortunate enough to let us stay here without asking us for payment. Cacambo, let's go thank the king and all the other people of this land for being so generous to us.
Wow, Candide, I've never seen such a compassionate side of you before.
I'm just glad this man was nice enough to help me open my eyes to... Wait, who are you again?
That's not important. Now hurry up and march up to the king and thank him for everything he's done for you.
Thank you, kind sir.
What can I say? What?
Rochester from Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre is lying to everyone about Grace Poole's actual purpose at Thornfield, to keep Bertha in the attic. This deceit will eventually lead to Jane leaving Rochester instead of marrying him. This event could have been prevented if Rochester had a love doctor.
Oh, how I love Janet.
Yo, Rochester, I'm really happy for you, but I'm going to let you finish. But her name is Jane, not Janet. Not continue.
Oh, how I love Jane? Oh, I wish to marry her.
No. I mean it. I'm really happy for you, and I'm going to let you finish. But I just got to tell you that Jane will never marry you.
Yeah, she will.
No, she won't. You don't show her enough love and compassion. Instead, you use Miss Ingram to make her jealous, and you hide your crazy wife in an attic. I mean, Jane will never marry someone who lies and deceives her.
Oh, please. Miss Ingram doesn't even like me. She's just with me because she thinks I'm rich. Didn't you hear the fortune teller tell her that?
That was you.
How'd you know that? Anyway, I wasn't using Miss Ingram to make Jane jealous. Jane doesn't even love me.
Are you dumb? Of course she does. But you're so rude to her. And you're lying to her about Bertha. And speaking of Bertha, I cannot believe you are keeping her locked away. You married her. And you're being so rude to her. If she is really mad, then you need to go get a doctor and to help her. Keeping her in the attic is going to make her even crazier. She could end up burning your house down out of anger. And you could be seriously injured. You could lose a hand or your eyesight. You need to be more compassionate to Bertha and to Jane. And if you really wanted to marry Jane, you would tell her the truth about everything.
You're right. I have to talk to her now. Jane, my doll.
Hello, sir. Do you need something?
Yes, I need to tell you the truth.
Well, looks like you guys could use some privacy. I'll just be on my way.
Oh, please, take my horse.
Are you sure?
Yes, it isn't even mine. Some strange man left it with me years ago.
Okay, thank you. Hey, good luck with your talk. Whoa. What is that? Why is Sargasso Sea?
Rochester, from Jean Rhys's Wide Sargasso Sea, is about to go to bed with Amelie, while Antoinette is in earshot in the next room. This act of infidelity could have been prevented if Rochester had a love doctor.
Wait, I can explain.
What do you think you're doing? Nah, save it. You're a married man. Your wife is in the next room.
How'd you know that?
Don't worry about that. Do you think you can just sleep around and your wife will be okay with it? She can hear you in the next room.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're being so rude to her. She is your wife, and you need to show her some compassion.
But I barely know her. I didn't even really want to marry her. I was paid. And she's a mad woman. How am I supposed to love a mad woman?
Well, if you didn't love her, you shouldn't have married her in the first place. That's just selfish. And was she always mad? I mean, maybe there isn't actually madness in her blood. Personally, I think you did this to her. What would you do if the person you married acted like they didn't love you, never wanted to spend time with you, and slept with other people? How would that make you feel?
Wow, you have a good point. I know I didn't want to marry her, but I shouldn't have been so rude to her. But how am I supposed to fix things now? She's already crazy because of what I've done.
I think you should start by apologizing. Then try to get to know her better, and just become friends for now. Maybe this marriage wasn't meant to be, especially since you only married her for money. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't show her compassion.
Wow, you're right. I can't believe how rude I've been to her. I'll go talk to her now.
Well, looks like my work here is done, so I'll be on my way. Do you mind if I leave my horse here?
Sure, I guess that's fine.
Oh, and one more thing. The name Bertha is terrible. Just stick with Antoinette.
Huh, alright, thank you.
Bugs annoy me. What is this?
Greet from Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis is about to shut Gregor back in his room, which is the final act that leads to his death. This cruel event could have been prevented if the Samsas had a love doctor.
Whoa! What? Is that a giant cockroach? I don't do bugs.
No, he's not a bug. He's my brother Gregor.
Wait. This is your brother? Then why are you being so rude to him?
He was my brother.
your own brother.
Like I said, he was my brother.
Well, I know he looks like a disgusting, creepy, giant cockroach, but that doesn't mean you should treat him like a disgusting, creepy, giant cockroach. There must be a stomach bug going around that he caught. I mean, he should be better soon. I bet if you treated him like you loved him and showed him some compassion, he would come around.
But we tried treating my son like his normal self, and he hasn't turned back yet.
Oh, really? I heard you threw apples at him.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, come on, Dad. We all saw it happen. This man's right. We aren't being nice enough to Gregor. We've been living off all of his money, and we're living in the apartment he got us. Dad, we never even thanked him for doing all those things for us. I'm sorry, Gregor. I love you. I love you too, son.
Oh my gosh. Is he talking? What is he saying?
He loves us too.
Well, what's he doing now?
I don't know. Step back. Gregor, you're back. We missed the old you.
Oh, the always here. I just needed to be treated like an actual person instead of a bug. Thank you for helping my family out, Mr. What's your name again?
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm just glad to see you guys are happy again. What was that? What?
Hamdan, from Fadia Faqir's Cry of the Dove, has just found out that Salma is pregnant with their child. His harsh reaction to this news could have been prevented if he had a love doctor.
Hey, cool it. Stop overreacting. Take a deep breath.
Who are you? You don't know my life. This woman just told me that she's pregnant with our child, and I never even laid a finger on her.
Excuse me? Yes, you did, and you're the reason that I'm pregnant. Isn't it all my fault?
Woman, please, you seduced me, remember?
Woman, calm down. Why are you being so disrespectful? We all know that you're the father of the child.
Do you know what kind of reputation I'll get if people find out about this?
Do you know what will happen to me if people find out about this? They'll kill me.
She's right. They'll kill her. And your child. Haven't you always wanted a family, Hamdan? Maybe this is a sign that the time to start a family is now. Are you just going to leave her alone to die?
Yep. See ya.
Oh. Well, that's never happened before. Usually people take my advice and just go with it and everything turns out okay. Yeah. There's my 100% success rate.
What am I going to do now? How am I supposed to raise this child by myself?
Salma, you are a strong woman, and you can take care of this baby all by yourself. What we need to do now is get you out of the country before your family finds out.
Okay. Where should we go?
How about England? It's lovely this time of year.
Oh, my beautiful little crumpet. I love you so much, Layla. Thank you, sir, for saving me. I don't know what would have happened to me if you hadn't shown up.
I mean, your family probably would have killed you, so you're welcome.
Just look how beautiful this little baby is. How can I ever repay you?
You try to lay it. No one ever pays me, dumb. And just do me a favor and never ever go back to your country. I don't want anything bad to happen to you and Layla.
Okay, I promise I won't. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. I'll leave you and Layla alone now so you two can bond. Don't worry about it. I don't even know what my line is.
Oh, Jason, I've never seen you so compassionate before. I'm so glad you changed your mind, and I forget.
Cambio is right.
Hold on.
Performance issues?
No, I'm just kidding.
You hit that. Says I love you too.
Sarah, you're dealing with the fact that you're a boy now. I'm not.
Alright.
Start convulsing. Okay. This is my British accent. Sorry to make fun of me. It sounds really bad, actually. Tea and fish and chips. Okay. How can I ever repay you?
You tried it.
How can I ever repay you? I'm crying now.
In Trident Layer. In Trident Layer.